Breakfast videos are now only at Burger King. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Today, we're going to take a look at the Burger King Kids Club Ninja Turtle releases. Let's check it out. It seems like just yesterday that Burger King teamed up with the Ninja Turtles for a limited time promotion. I never ate so many bags of burgers in my life. Come on, Boogie, get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get in there! Get in there! Dude, I know it's hard, but pull your britches up! Pull your britches up! Oh God, they're taping them. They're taping them. Oh, come on, dude! Ninja kick the damn rabbit. Boogie's boxing match might have let down fat guys everywhere. I know I was pretty disappointed. But when it comes to Burger King VHS releases, we're holding all aces. Okay, so maybe all aces is a bit of a stretch, but I did like a few of these. So let's not waste any more of your time and take a look at them. In 1990, Ninja Turtles fever was sweeping the nation, and Burger King wanted in on the action. Every chance I got, I was pestering one of my homies to take me there, and would be super let down if they didn't have the tape I was looking for. I guess my life really hasn't changed much. Longtime viewers of my channel know I used to call my friends the toy hoarders of the apocalypse, and there was no way we were gonna come home empty-handed. We were gonna get those tapes. And all that driving around in bags of burgers started to take a toll on our stomach. Because of how rank our booties were, to this very day, my friend won't even let me in the car if I'm eating a cheeseburger. How am I supposed to be Crazy Mr. Burger Hands if Crazy Mr. Burger Hands don't have any burgers?
We're dealing with a real mind here.
Was it by demand or by design? I'll never know, but some Burger Kings seem to be shortchanged on having certain tapes. We had to drive all over the place just to find these things. To this day, I have no idea why it was so hard to collect all four. I mean, come on, dude, they're pretty common tapes. But if you didn't go to Burger King, you would not complete your Ninja Turtle VHS collection, and who would want to go to the playground being that guy? Assemble them all and you got the Ninja Turtle Infinity Gauntlet. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. These radical slabs featured the invasion of the Turtle Snatchers, the Great Baldini, April Foolish, and Sky Turtles.
For a limited time, only at Burger King.
But what they didn't feature was a lack of calories. Isn't that right, Uni? Rapid weight gain and morbid obesity is a small price to pay for that Ninja Turtle glory. I'll do anything to wear that Burger King crown again. For the price of a movie that you would rent on Amazon, you got a physical product for just $3.49, and they kept costs down by duplicating them in EP mode. As a smooth-brained kid, you just wanted to watch some Ninja Turtle action, and you didn't really care about the quality too much.
But think of the children!
If you think a sealed tape means quality, you're gonna be a little disappointed, as some of these have had quite a few issues. Take this perfectly sealed Faces of Foley tape. Does that sound like to you something that's gonna play? Probably not. I guess if you're gonna get this graded, maybe you should put a sticker on it that says may contain rattlesnakes. Over the years, the wrapping can tighten, and it caused this cardboard to bunch up, so wrappers really aren't even that good for them. Be an absolute mad lad and take that plastic off, because it's doing you no good. My recommendation is maybe just put a protective sleeve on it. Now, your boy Mikey isn't here to tell you how to collect your tapes. I think there's room for all sorts of different types of collectors, but you should look out for things like I just showed you, because you definitely don't want to spend $200 on a tape that won't play. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Heck, I have friends that like sealed tapes, and well, at the end of the day, I might give them a hard time, but they're still my homies. So why is it after all these years some tapes play well and some don't? We may never know the true answer to that question. Is it the choice to record in EP mode? Is my VCR dirty? Well, I know it's not that because, well, I take pretty good care of my stuff. A lot can happen to a tape in several decades. Even sealed tapes, who knows what happened to them? Maybe as a young lad you walked in on your parents clapping their cheeks too hard. They got scared to death and they threw the tape at you and it hit you right in the head, causing some kind of messed up tumor, and now you don't even know why. This tape won't play anymore. Hell, anything could have happened over the years. Were these 4 tapes worth a potential brain injury? For the most part. But before we take a look at them, let's see if they have any special features.
Get the hottest videos. Sometimes you've got to break the rules.
Skippity-doo, what's the Burger King Kids Club?
Well, Video Ghost, up until that point, Burger King's characters were kinda scary.
Oh yeah, lead paint is a hell of a drug.
So they created a group of multicultural kids to kind of represent each type of kid they wanted addicted to cheeseburgers.
Ooh, so kinda like Twitter.
That way, Snap. I'm in a real hurry. I'm in a real hurry. I'm in a real hurry.
If you joined the kids club, you even got a special membership card and all these fun little activity books. I was always a sucker for cool kits like this. I don't know why. Hey, between the crown, the membership card, and all those sweet-ass VHS tapes, there was plenty of reasons to like Burger King way more than McDonald's.
And find out how to join the kids club.
All 4 videos showcase a Burger King Kids Club promo featuring KidVid, IQ, Snaps, and Jaws. KidVid was the dopest because he had like dual-weld universe-changing remotes. I know I could find those to be pretty handy. As a former projectionist for both a theater and a drive-in, I really appreciated this promo and found it to be a lot of fun. It had awesome Cool World or Roger Rabbit vibes, and who couldn't use even more of those? This is probably a little off topic, but when I worked at the drive-in, one time my friend was talking on the phone spitting some serious game to a girl when I snuck up with a big old Frank and tickled his lip. I don't know what it is, but that big, fat, juicy Frank running across his lips still pisses him off to this very day. And of course, we always bring it up. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse were absolutely out of control when it came to pranks. But in the end, we were as tight as the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, you're a regular mad lad.
I don't know about you, but the Family Home Entertainment logo always takes me back to a special time. Back when things were just a little bit more simple. I used to fight over the VCR just to get a chance to play these, and I'm so glad that they're part of my life now. A lot of you coaster fans out there are used to getting a lot of special features, and I'm so glad that there's plenty on these tapes. At the end of the videos, we get some awesome promos for some more Ninja Turtle tape releases. And these are looking pretty dope.
How delightful.
Look for all the outrageous adventures of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on video at stores everywhere.
A lot of you guys reached out to me and told me that you had a lot of nostalgia for these releases. But were they as great as our rose-colored glasses are telling us? Let's find out.
If they search us, dudes, they'll find something green, but it won't be the emerald.
These episodes would have been a better entry point for somebody kinda new to the Ninja Turtles, as the episodes featured on the BK vids are some pretty strange choices for a first-time viewer. Okay, so I'm pretty sure half of the world probably knew who the Ninja Turtles were by now, but maybe there was some kid in the back of the class peeling glue off his face and eating it, that maybe he missed out on the core concepts here. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I'm pretty sure a thought will pop up eventually. I mean, it has to. It's just law of probability. I won't do a full episode breakdown, but here was a few fun highlights. The first tape up is called April Foolish, and I can't wait to go down this memory lane. Hot on the heels of Mark Twain's Prince and the Pauper, April O'Neil is mistaken as a princess and is kidnapped by the Shredder.
You look lovely, truly tubuloso.
Look at Donatello's face
Dude is down bad.
I hate to see my boy simp like that, but if you're gonna goon, you might as well goon to April. But for me, I'll always chase that Irma
It's
dragon.
an engagement ring, which, as you can see, I've got a severe shortage of.
I never understood why Donatello didn't want to kick it with Irma. She's everything I would ever want in a woman.
Ooh, skippity-doo, you need to get out just a little bit more.
Got time to explain, Joe.
I'm 100% sure that Rocksteady just smoked this dude, because look what this gun does to this elevator right here. There is a hole in that elevator, so there is definitely a hole in that dude.
Some of the violence in the early episodes would probably surprise you. Maybe we'll take a look at them in the future. Because, you know, I need to make more videos. I can't just make shorts all the time because I hear you guys yelling at me and I'm just finally starting to listen. It always sucks when your favorite tuber's broken and you're just like, come on, guy, do a video already. We'll work on it.
Let's pretend you don't know anything about the Ninja Turtles. Is an April O'Neil focused episode everything you need to know about the Turtles? Probably not, but maybe they did actually know what they're doing. I mean, cause, you know, April.
Thanks, guys. You're all just a bunch of big green sweeties.
Although the VHS releases were exclusive at the time, Tempo Video from the UK put it out as April Fool, so there's a little bit of variant there. It must have been a pretty slow day in the writer's room because this episode is definitely not what Mikey was looking for. Maybe you love it for nostalgia reasons, but I'm gonna give this one a pass. Our next tape is Sky Turtles. Shredder invents a gravity device and uses it to commit a series of robberies, which it's up to the Ninja Turtles to try and stop. I didn't expect seeing the Twin Towers to bring so much melancholy to my heart while watching this. I still remember the events of that day like it was yesterday. Me and my friend got up to watch the latest episode of Beast Wars and we really wanted to find out what happened to Dinobot. Maybe it was the collective trauma of what we saw on the screen. We really couldn't believe what happened and we started yelling at each other about it. And we said vicious things to each other that we just couldn't take back. And I believe the events of that day put a severe strain on my fellow hordsmen. I was doing a live stream and one of the original 4 dropped in to see me, and it was nice to know that he didn't hold all those things we said way back then against me. I'm glad it'll always be part of this episode and many tapes I have, but let's continue with something just a little bit more fun.
How can he? His stomach's in the way.
Yeah, Raphael's right. One more pizza with chocolate sprinkles and you'll have to let out your shell.
Shredder, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
This episode reminded me that the Turtles were supposed to be outlaws and stick to the shadows, and flying around in a big turtle blimp, well, it's not very ninja of you, bro.
I'll bet those outlaw turtles are behind this.
A Ninja Turtles episode can be full of all sorts of strange things, and Sky Turtles is no exception. I'm trying to think if this is the first time I've ever seen Bebop's eyes before. Maybe there's a good reason they don't show them. I like how Michelangelo causes these 2 foot soldiers to melt each other all the way down to their boots. I know they're supposed to be robots or something, but man, dude, they got human hands. I feel like there's something with that. And if they're supposed to be robots, why does it have human pupils when it melts? I guess we'll never know. In my headcanon, it wouldn't be practical or affordable to have an entire robot army. So I imagine some of them are just street-level thugs. I don't know, I'm probably overthinking. I'm probably putting way too much thought into it and... What's going on with my hair? Like the floof levels are to the max today. I should probably get a haircut, but you guys are always saying you want to see my hair more. Quit wearing hats, quit wearing beanies. Well, here it is in all its fluffy glory. I'm proof that as a kid, you shouldn't mix all the shampoos and conditioners together making potions because they do some weird things to your hair.
Hey, dude, why don't you take that bony nose of yours and blow?
Oh, geez, Mikey, it's a family show. Or is it a show for making families? I always get those two mixed up.
The dish is repaired and the city is saved.
Hey, I actually enjoyed this episode quite a bit. I think it's more in the spirit of what these videos should be. Although it is strange that it starts with a season 3 episode. Oh well. This episode is largely disappointed and features Michelangelo's grappling hook, which I've never been a fan of. And for some reason, it's filled full of annoying kid characters.
Holy smoke! The great Baldini show at the museum is starting soon!
I always felt like this was some sort of corporate decision because as a kid, I always hated this trope. It's pretty annoying. The average kid isn't stupid and they see right through this thing. Respect the writing and the lore and the kids will respect your product a whole lot more. That really wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it still makes sense.
As you can see, the hat is empty.
Like your head.
My favorite episodes of the Ninja Turtles were always the ones with the more serious story arcs. They just meant a whole lot more to me. In my opinion, the Turtles were at their best in 2003 and 2012. But there's nothing that's ever going to replace the nostalgia of the original cartoon. That being said, there's some very strange banana pants things that happens in this episode. And I can't even show you the Don Turtelli interrogation scene because it's weird even for when this episode came out. I know you might be nostalgic, but The Great Baldini is not a great episode. I had a fellow tapeworm reach out to me and tell me how much they really love this episode, and I believe in their heart that they probably do, but they probably haven't seen it in some time.
Know what'll cheer you up? Irma, I need you. Easy, Irma. It's only to help me pick up a pizza.
This last episode, Invasion of the Turtle Snatchers, I thought it was gonna hate, but it ended up being a lot of fun. Donatello and Rocksteady are captured by aliens, and Shredder wants to use the alien technology for himself. I was surprised by how good the animation and backgrounds were in this episode, although there were a few issues. In several scenes, the turtles go severely off model. Whoever animated April O'Neil got a little banana pants with the animation, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of this.
What happened?
Nothing, Link. We were just about to have a feast.
Great!
The aliens that capture Donatello are a deep cut to the day the Earth stood still. Klaatu Barada Nikto. You might know it more from Evil Dead.
Klaatu Barada.
What's she doing?
Oh, with women you never know.
Totally problematic. Some rather cheesy and dated dialogue aside, I had a lot of fun with this episode, and it's more in the spirit of what I would like to see from the Turtles. I think dated things should not be rewritten, and this is more than fine. Anybody that's an adult now who used to watch these understands that there's a difference. All in all, this stack of slabs was exactly what I was looking for. A fun little shot of nostalgia that was much needed. I had a lot of fun taking a look at these episodes. And if there's more Ninja Turtle episodes you want me to take a look at, let me know in the comments below. Later, tapeworms.
If I could travel back in time, I'd lay a blanket full of stars.
If you like what I do here, run your crazy Mr. Burger hands across the screen until it hits something.